Chapter 1, Tredor and the Ominous Rainbow. The kingdom under the rainbow. The kingdom of Tefranya was renowned for its lush landscapes, towering castles, and serene skies. But one fateful evening, the serenity was shattered. A peculiar double rainbow arched across the horizon, its vibrant hues glowing unnaturally bright. Whispers spread among the villagers, an omen. A sign of the god's wrath. It wasn't long before King Ordain summoned his court wizard, Tredor, to interpret this celestial anomaly. Tredor, despite his reputation as the kingdom's most renowned seer, carried a secret. He couldn't foresee the future at all. His visions were little more than cleverly spun fabrications, and this time, he felt the weight of expectation more than ever. The royal summons. Tredor arrived at the castle, his robe slightly singed from an earlier experiment involving self-toasting bread. It hadn't gone well. The king greeted him with a grave expression. "Tredor," said King Ordain, "the heavens themselves send us messages. What does this double rainbow mean?" Tredor adjusted his hat nervously, stalling for time. "A double rainbow, your majesty," he murmured. He glanced at the towering windows of the throne room, the vibrant arcs of color still dominating the sky. Inspiration struck. "It is a rare omen, indeed," he declared, raising his hands dramatically. "Two rainbows, two paths, one leads to prosperity, the other to destruction. This is a warning." The court gasped. King Ordain leaned forward. "And how do we ensure prosperity, Tredor?" Tredor hesitated. Your Majesty, we must perform a ritual." "Yes, a ritual to appease the celestial forces. But first, we must understand what has provoked them." Panic in the kingdom. Word of Tredor's interpretation spread like wildfire. Villagers began attributing every minor inconvenience to the rainbow's curse. Milk soured faster, chickens stopped laying eggs, and one farmer claimed his cow began speaking in riddles. Though it was later revealed he had been drinking too much cider. Tredor, meanwhile, was overwhelmed by the influx of people begging for guidance. One elderly woman clutched his arm, wailing, "My cat hissed at me for the first time in years. Surely, this is a sign of the curse." To maintain his mystique, Tredor crafted increasingly elaborate warnings. "Avoid traveling west at dusk," he advised. One man. "The shadows are hungry there." The man cancelled his travel plans immediately, and by sheer coincidence, avoided a rock slide that day. Word spread of Tredor's uncanny accuracy, solidifying his reputation further. The ritual of reconciliation. King Ordain demanded results. "Tredor, the people grow restless. Perform your ritual and lift this curse before chaos consumes us." Tredor knew he had no actual magic to undo the curse. But he was an expert in theatrics. He instructed the villagers to gather at the hilltop where the rainbows met. They brought offerings of fruit, bread, and shiny trinkets to appease the celestial forces. As the sun set and the rainbows faded, Tredor stood on a makeshift altar, chanting gibberish in what he claimed was an ancient tongue. He waved his staff dramatically, releasing colored smoke, a result of a hasty potion involving crushed berries and a touch of paprika. The villagers watched in awe. When the last wisp of smoke vanished and the night sky darkened, Tredor proclaimed, "The omens are appeased. The curse is lifted." The aftermath. The kingdom erupted in celebration. Villagers toasted Tredor's name, crediting him with saving them from certain doom. Crops seemed healthier, the milk no longer soured, and even the farmer's riddling cow returned to normal. Tredor basked in the adoration but knew the truth. The rainbows had been a natural phenomenon, their disappearance coinciding with the end of a rainstorm. Yet, he couldn't help but wonder, had his ritual truly made a difference, or was it all just the power of belief? A mysterious twist. As the celebrations continued, Tredor noticed something peculiar. In the crowd, a hooded figure watched him intently, a faint glow emanating from their hands. They disappeared into the shadows before Tredor could approach. For the first time,